Hello, everyone. I'm writer coach Tony, and welcome to my channel. I am making another movie review vlog. It's on the latest Christopher Nolan directed movie, Oppenheimer, and it stars Cillian Murphy and the host of many A-list actors like Robert Downey Jr. And Matt Damon and Emily Blunt, and it was released the same day as Barbie, and then we watched it the day after we watched Barbie. It's a 3 hour movie. It's a very serious movie. To those who don't know Oppenheimer, yeah, better do some research. He's a physicist who made a what do you call this? A major destructive contribution to the world, which haunted him for life. Um, he's much like Alfred Nobel. No? If you remember, Nobel, although he has good intentions, invented the dynamite, which caused so many deaths also to many people. And so his conscience bothered him, so he instituted the Nobel Prize. So just like Nobel, Oppenheimer had issues with what he had done. Um, Although his contributions do may help human race, it may also end it. So let's go to the movie review. It's a very long movie. It's a very serious movie, and you have to listen very closely to the dialogue because if you don't, yeah, you won't understand the movie. Um, that's a lot to do with the making of the atomic bomb, which killed thousands of people in Japan. Um, so the moral question is, was it right to do it? No? Was it the correct thing to do? Did the result of the bombing outweigh the gains that were made? So, in the beginning, Oppenheimer was approached by um, because there was an arms race, during World War II. Germany, I think Russia also were racing to create a bomb which could destroy and annihilate many people. And so the Americans, led by Oppenheimer, joined the race, no? And they recruited the world's best physicists. No? So it's like a who's who. You have Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, um, Schrodinger. So the talent was immense, no? Because they were finding a way to create a bomb which would send the message, to the enemy that they mean business. So that's basically the gist of the whole movie. And towards the middle part, in 1.5 hour mark, the movie turns philosophical, no? Because we all know what happened to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and uh, Oppenheimer did not realize that what he created could kill so many people because his estimates were way below what the number of killings were. No, um, since since the people who were hurt were innocent, it kind of affected him because these were not the people who invaded, you know, parts of Asia and killed many Americans as well. Um, but that's war, no? In my opinion, it had to be done. Otherwise, many more people would have died. No? And we all know what happened also in Manila, no? When uh, when the Japanese were retreating, they almost decimated the population of Manila, including priests, nuns, babies. They had no compunction. No? So that's the part of history which Japan has conveniently erased. But the truth is, they committed a lot of war crimes, and they've been trying to pay it back by being generous to their donations, which is a good thing anyway, because it shows that we have to move on, no? from from hurt. We should be able to create a more positive contribution to society, no? Especially to the injured nations like the Philippines. But we digress, no? In the movie, the concentration is more on the funny thing, though, in the movie is he was a hero when he Oppenheimer was a hero when his contribution was announced, no? Because it effectively ended World War II, which was a good thing, but the cost was so high, because a lot of people in Japan um, had to lose their lives. But as I said, it had to be done. Otherwise, uh, you know, the death toll would have been higher on both sides, including the Filipinos, including the Americans. And the war would have dragged on and on and on because the Japanese have this idea that they will never surrender. No, they would rather kill themselves than surrender. So that had to be nipped in the bud. Otherwise, yeah, World War II would never have ended, at least in the side of the Pacific. Um, so as the movie progressed, in the last hour, it became more of a talkie, and you kind of can get lost in the dialogue because it's what happens years after um, the bomb was blast, and the Americans are already dealing with the pain of what they had done, and I think they wanted to cleanse their conscience, and the government was looking for a scapegoat, and the convenient scapegoat was Oppenheimer. So he was a hero before. He now fell from grace because he was seen more of a catalyst for destruction, no? Which I think hurt him because that was not really his goal. So instead of talking about propagating more deadly weapons of mass destruction, he flipped to the other side and preached about using this technology for peaceful means. I don't know if that um, suggestion is being followed now, especially that we know that countries like North Korea and Iran and India have been developing their own nuclear weapons, which could be lethal for the world. No, it could mean the end of the world for all of us. So the leaders of these countries have to be very careful when they use these weapons. Otherwise, the human race will totally disappear. Um, so the movie asks these questions, and technically, the movie is again perfect, like Barbie. All the from the sound to the visual effects to the costumes, the production design, the art direction, the editing, everything is well executed. And of course, in the acting department, Robert Downey Jr. is such a revelation, Cillian Murphy as well, and then Emily Blunt, of course. So these three are the standouts in the movie, plus the director, the script, and of course, it should get a Best Picture nomination. We'll see. The Oscars are still far away anyway. Um, but both Barbie and Oppenheimer are strong contenders, no? To be nominated in those categories. Um, is the movie entertaining? Not really. Um, it's very serious. I don't think I'll watch it again because the dialogue is so difficult to follow. Um, but it leaves you with to reflect, no, that sometimes we create things which we do not know can really destroy our world, and we only realize it later on. So I guess that's what the movie preaches. So be careful of what you wish for, because if it comes, it it can lead to more misery for the human race. And as the movie ends, you'll see how Oppenheimer was greatly affected, by his contribution, and that made him um, more of a peace advocate than a war advocate, which is understandable because um, he wanted to change his legacy, from being kind of a mass murderer to a person who wants peace and who wants these weapons not to be used against humans. No? What's the outlook of the movie? Um, well, it gives us an idea on what we should be careful of. No? That technology can be dangerous, and that has to be used in a good way. Um, anyway, with that, that's how I connect the movie with realities of the real world, because the movie cannot stand alone just by watching it. It's actually a social commentary, and a very good social commentary at that. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed my movie review on Oppenheimer. Um, Please subscribe to my channel, Writer Coach Tony. Please add and support, and then please follow me on my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Facebook. More videos to come. Um, so take care, everyone. Catch you soon. Bye.